What do we got? Residents. A bank? I'm surprised at the art style for that. Oh, it's a hotel. We probably need...
Sandcrete dwellings and recycled shanties. A classic NCR outpost. The last fart before the shit of civilization.
Jesus, mate. Very shady sandy. What? Ah.
Talk to the general, but please don't try to get us involved with the NCR. Stay focused on your promise to find our tribe.
Yep, let's talk to Kira.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna follow me? Yes.
I don't trust this Silverman. Beware of treachery, my friend.
Oh.
Captain Jameson, what the hell are you doing in my office?
Can't you see we're having a meeting? Sirs, I apologize for the intrusion. This is Carrie Vargas of the Desert Rangers.
Well met, Ranger. What's this about, Captain?
Sirs, I regret to inform you that our convoy was ambushed by raiders at the I-15 Beltway.
What? What happened, Captain? Details!
Able Company was ambushed minutes before we were. We got the radio transmission and double-timed it to their position. My unit, Baker Company, followed them in. We were pinned down until Ranger Vargas and this Vault Dweller intervened. We eliminated a survivalist commander and immediately ran to Union City. I'm sorry, sir, but Able Company was lost.
You mean to tell me that a band of raiders successfully ambushed 80 men?
Sir, the raiders were in force and were assisted by aircraft. They had vertibirds bearing Enclave marks.
Captain, do you understand the gravity of your claim? Are you certain?
Yes, sir. Ranger Vargas can confirm.
Yes, sir, I can. The survivalists appear to possess Enclave technology. They overwhelmed my unit with plasma weapons 10 minutes earlier.
General, if what they're saying is true, we could face an imminent Enclave threat.
Gentlemen, the contents of this conversation are classified. Everyone leave this room except the kid.
Wait.
General, I have to object.
Get out! All of you, now!
I will have to inform the Joint Chiefs of this.
Vault Dweller, come here and take a seat. I'd like a word with you. Staff Sergeant, close the door.
Who is that guy? That machine. No. Right, I'll sit down.
Well then, I'm very pleased to meet you, Vault Dweller. My name is General Silverman, head of NCR forces in this territory. If my subordinate is correct, you may have unwittingly fallen into possession of top-secret NCR intelligence. Am I correct in having understood that your vault was captured by Enclave forces?
Yeah, that's right. But how did you know that I'm a Vault Dweller?
Sorry to hear that. I assume the explosion reported in the mountains was Vault 18. I'm sorry for your loss. I'd be lying to you if I said it didn't shock me. The Enclave has been gone for years, crushed by a decades-long war. Vault 18's been off the radar, too. Can you tell me exactly what these Enclave are looking for in the vault? Where did they get your location?
Colonel Bragg, and they seem they wanted to capture us.
Never heard of him. Like I said, they've been gone 20 years. They must have a base out east, low on manpower. I'm going to venture a guess that by us, you mean healthy adult humans. That sounds like their M.O. I don't know if you're aware, but they've pulled this old stunt before. You're just the latest. So, how'd they get in?
Our scouts took them in years ago and they eventually turned against us.
Wasteland scouts. No doubt old Doc Kevin Rossman. I always expected his vault to be up there somewhere. You do know that Rossman is wanted for treason in the NCR, and by helping him, you're also implicated.
But we're not part. Wait, what?
I'll take that as an admission of ignorance. Look, son, I don't know how close you were to Rossman, but he was a good man. If it were up to me, I'd have the president pardon him right now. But as record shows, he betrayed key NCR business interests and is wanted for murder. He thwarted a prospector's effort to locate and extract technology from vaults in this area, specifically Vault 18. Got a lot of NCR citizens killed or captured by raiders in the process. Not that those bastards didn't deserve it.
Can we just get back to talking how the Enclave screwed us?
Right. Now the questions I want answered. What happened to those Enclave agents?
We funded the Enclave into a crossfire and Bragg was killed. Then a reactor blew. That's it.
You must be a highly competent soldier to pull off a counterattack like that. You walked across Raider Alliance country, killed a psychotic commander, and before that, you defeated veteran Enclave officers in battle. I'm starting to get a picture of you as quite an asset. What do you say we have a talk about continued service in the NCR?
Community service? What about my people? I need to see them taken care of.
I can't promise you much, but I'll have it taken care of. You people have been through quite a lot in the past few days. You're free to rest here.
Belton.
A man named Marius lives north of here. He'll be glad to let you stay with him until more permanent accommodations are available.
Okay, that's good. You mean like enlisted as a soldier?
Not quite. You see, I've needed someone in your position for a long time. Someone outside my chain of command.
The Vault
Someone
Dweller
on
effect.
NCR. The new California Republic is in a tough position. We're facing a civil war between the powerful she-banks, the mob, and Congress is deadlocked. My country's army is tied up in bureaucratic bullshit that's staying my hand. It's getting good men killed while the hub's politicians get fatter. I'm afraid these survivalist raiders are a true and serious threat to our nation's security. Congress doesn't agree. They just want to sit on it. If even a fraction of the reports from Arizona are true, there is an army on the horizon big enough to bog us down in war for decades. I'm not just saying that the raiders are a problem because Union City is my hometown. I'm saying they might get us all killed if not dealt with. With this news that they are in bed with the Enclave, I just can't risk it. I need people like you to go above military order and stop them. There's no way I can trust Congress or my superiors with this. It has to be you. And for it, I guarantee you will be taken care of.
What do I have to do?
That's a good question. One I'm going to leave up to you. Give me a day to sit on it. I've got some questions to ask and a serious situation to ascertain. I'll have your answer tomorrow. In the meantime, feel free to sit back in town. Grab a drink on me. I bet you ain't got any cash. Here's $20.
I do.
Spend it smart.
I've stolen it. Right.
I'll let you know when I've reached a decision. Head on out the door and wait.
Oh,
What the
shit.
is going on out there? You better get out there and help Jameson get a grip on what's happening.
We'll open the damn door.
Staff Sergeant, open this door. I want to report on what those raiders are up to ASAP.
Let me out. Guys. Oh, have I crashed? I've crashed. Yo. Everyone's here, my lord. Oh shit. Oh, that was completely an accident.
Die.
Why have I gone? Is it everything? Is it everyone? How's I got more drama over here? Oh, sugar. Oh, okay. Oh, seriously?
What is it? Thankfully, we're still free. The NCR has many spirits in one body, and you'll find that our new allies will be just as quick to rob you. Their corporations are sniveling, greedy organizations. Their government is eager to expand their territory in order to tax tribes to death.
Yeah, that.
Be wary of their kindness. While they build new roads,
Good job killing that jackass. He's been a thorn on our side for years.
Let's see if I can fast travel to there. I can. Oh, there's a lot of people. I might have just crashed, never mind. Is that a... Oh, it's just a white chair.
Ah, there you are. You've turned into quite a sound investment already. Good work. We're going to be sifting through the ashes of that fight for weeks. NCR Radio's already got wind of it and are having a field day. It sounds like we're going to have to advance our deal here. I just lost water and power in Union City in the last 30 minutes.
Oh,
We ain't got enough boots on the ground to go scout it out and see what happened. I have 2 missions for you, if you're willing.
I want to go over the terms of the agreement.
Right. Figured you might. I can only blackmail you for so long. So how's about we work out a settlement? I won't mention your ties to Rossman and his arrest warrants as long as I live, on the condition you take... I just got eyewitness reports of what you're capable of, and I want you on my side. $200 a week plus bonus upon completion of objectives. You get free range of NCR facilities and this outpost. Permit to carry...
Why the hell do you want me so badly?
Look, I know you're a bright kid. You'll figure it out on your own eventually. So here's the deal. About 18 years ago, Kevin Rossman sat right there where you are. Told me about a bunch of kids he just saved from death in the wasteland. I was a colonel back then. I watched the command drop the ball on his case, and 20 years later, here we are. Union City is burning. The Raiders are on a rampage, and the word is that the Enclave is sniffing around looking for a weak spot to strike. Rossman was betrayed by the NCR's prospector company, Nova Star. The Mercs were assigned to follow him and break into that vault. But I'd seen Rossman's work. He knew more about the danger in this valley than anyone else. Wasn't shy about shooting them before HQ could act. We need Rossman now more than ever. If you're as close as we get, that's fine by me.
Rossman never talked about the threats in the wasteland. I just read his notes.
Right. You were just a baby when all this went down. Rossman probably decided to spare you on the details. The Wasteland Scouts kept all of Southern California in check for nearly 20 years. They fought the Enclave, Brotherhood, Raiders, super mutants. There's stories of them all over the place. But the one common thread is this. They did good work. Illegal? Yes, but it saved lives. So I don't expect you to know all the details. I expect their training to have rubbed off in some way.
I'm just a computer
I
geek.
hate to wax on a heartwarming note, but I think there's more to you than you know. The Republic is in dire straits these days. We need a smart nerd or two on the back lines making things happen. Technology is the key to our future. I want you to head out there and show me what you've got. Learn something from service life. If you have a stake in our future, you'll work to save it. That's my bet on your character at any.
I need a place to stay, a house or a hotel room.
We've got a hotel and apartment buildings north along this road. They cost a lot, but if you want free, you should go talk up Marius at his place. Fortress of Solitude, he calls it. He's crazy even on his good days. If you're much into science, or have a friend who is, you can have them bunk with him. He needs an assistant to keep the bots running.
Kira! What's the mission?
All right. Now that we've got all this pleasant talk out of the way, we'd better get hurrying. Union City is without power and water. We've had electricity from up north of New Reno nigh on to 25 years. There's an old relay station on the dry lake routing the juice to us. There's a savage chieftain out east. Has a tribe stationed around a water reserve from before the Great War. It's where we get our pipeline. Raiders must have hit it pretty hard. The scouts say they're fending off some locals. Those same locals are in control of our water supply. I need you to get the power running at the relay, then hightail it over to the savages' hidden city to fix the water.
That's a lot of footwork, General.
It is, but you'll be agile working alone, operating on your own rules. It'll take about 8 days for NCR to finally rally its forces together and take a defensive line against the Raiders. Until then, water and power are critical to our survival. But all my men are trapped here, holding this position. Raiders caught us a checkmate.
I better get going.
All right. You have your... Just make sure to keep an open mind. There are a lot of ways...
See you tomorrow. Good
I
to
like
go.
your enthusiasm. Before you run out...
I have my ways. Science always triumphs.
All right, then. I'll see you on...
See if
What is
Ben's got anything to say.
I don't like it, but I'll accept his offer. If we ever hope to reach the safety of civilization, it'll be through him. The valley is enormous. It takes days to walk across it on foot, and our enemies roam the skies. It'll be good to meet with my old tribal kin, the California Savages. If they need help, I will gladly give it. The power plant is under siege, but it is none of my concern. Electricity is a witchcraft I do not understand.
Oh my god, you're an idiot. Such a tribal. Kira, let's see what you've got to say.
Hello. No. The NCR is only going to use us until we're no good to them anymore. But if we can convince them to help us attack the Raiders and get our parents back, then sure, we'll do this. Just remember your promise.
Yeah, that's going to go down badly. Jamie, let's see what you got.
Yeah, what's up?
No, then you two probably don't have anything. Do you have anything to say? Oh, is that him?
You there! You're the vault dweller that has the general up in arms. I need to speak with you. Please, have a seat.
I feel like I recognise that voice. Oh my lord.
Clock's ticking, boss.
So, General Silverman has sent you on an important mission. I have an addition to that. If you're willing to listen to my proposition, I could make the venture quite profitable. If not, things could get very difficult for you.
Shoot.
Good. As you can tell, Silverman isn't exactly in a position to have hired you. You're not part of the organization. Let me explain to you what is really going on here. I am a senator, sent to provide oversight of Silverman's command in the past. He has a tendency to, let me think of the polite term, blatantly ignore orders. Yes, that's the polite way to phrase it. The reality is he tends to shit on congressional oversight and do whatever he pleases. You can see my dilemma.
He's a general? That makes him the man.
No, it makes him a rogue element. His position is bought and paid for by the taxpayers. My taxpayers. I have to rein him in before he drags us into a war. I'm going to have to ask for your cooperation in this matter. It will make my job much easier.
Why is where we're heading, like it or not?
Yes, if Silverman has his way. But a war isn't what Congress wants. The people need this stalemate to go on just a little bit longer.
Why can't you call Congress and get your people moving?
You clearly don't have the same political mind as we do. There is more at work here than the simple philosophical disagreements between Raiders and NCR. My family is part of a large organization in New Reno with a long history within the NCR.
I don't care.
We've seen it through all of its phases, including this decades-long stalemate. We're using it as leverage across a wide theater of influence, the outcome of which is the continued survival of the NCR and our current administrator.
You mean you're in the mob?
Oh, I'm not in it. I am the mob.
I am the Senate. What do you want?
I'm looking for a chance to salvage this situation. My family needs the Raiders of San Bernardino for various entrepreneurial ventures. They hold stock of the largest uranium and gold mines this side of Mexico, right along the path to Reno. They also provide handy labor assets.
Slave labor. That rings of slave and nuclear fuel. I'm sorry, I want...
Very well. But when things get hard for you, don't regret turning down my offer.
Yeah, I won't. Bye.
Get out.
No, I'm gonna stay right here. I've had enough.